Hi there guys, it's Chris here with selfmadenewbie.com, and in this video we're going to go through the best deck paints currently out there today. Now I've kept this list as comprehensive as possible, narrowing it down to my absolute favorite top 5 picks, so no matter what you're looking for, there'll definitely be something on this list for you. So before we jump in, drop a like and subscribe and hit the bell to be updated with new videos. Alright, so the first recommendation is going to go to my recommendation for the best for most people. This is the Total Boat Total Tread Non-Skid Deck Paint. So for anyone who's ever experienced a slip up on a slippery surface, let me introduce you to a product that's tougher than a sea captain's resolve during a storm. Some of the key features of this one: this isn't your ordinary paint deck. It's got the endurance of an Olympic marathon runner. It's designed to give your deck, patio, or any surface a fresh new look while providing anti-slip protection that lasts longer than your average tan. Crafted from the finest polyurethane, this paint claims to be as tough as a boat deck, and let's be honest, if it can handle the high seas, your deck doesn't stand a chance. It also offers a high traction, low sheen finish that won't crack or peel, so no more slipping and sliding like a clumsy penguin on an ice rink. Also, applying it is a breeze. Even quicker than you can say anchors away, you'll have this paint smoothly coating your surface thanks to its easy blending. The pros in a nutshell: it goes on like a dream, offering excellent coverage with each coat. No need to break a sweat unless you want to. Mixing it up is also a piece of cake. It takes just a few minutes to get it ready for action. Also, once it's fully dried, it leaves behind a textured, non-slip surface that even a buttered up banana would envy. The cons: this high quality deck paint is not exactly a budget friendly option, but remember, we're talking about a product that's got the strength of Poseidon's trident. Also, to keep the costs in check, you might want to consider using it only on the deck floor. Those railings, they don't need a non-slip surface, do they? So that's a bit of a workaround. The next one is my recommendation for the best value. This is the InflX Sure Step Acrylic Anti-Slip Coating. So if you're on the lookout for a deck upgrade that won't have you singing the blues over your budget, then this might be for you. It's the deck makeover fairy godmother you never knew you needed. The key features: picture this, a high traction surface for your deck that doesn't break the bank. This is here to save your day and your deck. It's not just practical, it's got style too, available in a range of attractive colors so you can make your deck as fashionable as a runway model. You also don't need a treasure chest of this stuff. 1 gallon covers up to 120 feet. That's more than enough to keep your deck safe and stylish. Pros in a nutshell: painting your deck with this is a breeze. It goes on evenly, covering every nook and cranny. Not only does it provide a non-slip surface, but it's also scrubbable. That means you can have your deck looking spiffy without needing a repaint every other week. It's also like the James Bond of deck paints with a touch of sophistication. The InflX is made by Benjamin Moore, a trusted name in the paint world. You can count on their advice just like you can count on 007 to save the day. The only hiccup here was the paint separating during shipping, making me stir it like a witch's cauldron for what felt like an eternity. But hey, a little elbow grease never hurt anyone, and I could be nitpicking a bit. The next one is my recommendation for the best deck rail, and this is the Montage Signature eco-friendly paint. So if you've been hesitant about embracing the green side of a paint due to a lackluster result or being left out in the cold by the elements, let me introduce you to this one. It's like Mother Nature decided to put on a painting smock and get to work. Some of the key features: it's not just an environmentally friendly paint. Montage Signature has me rethinking my entire eco paint philosophy. Why? Well, it resists mold, mildew, and even the relentless UV rays. It's like a superhero costume for your deck railings and benches. Now, a word of advice: don't let this paint walk the plank of your deck floors. It's not designed for the hustle and bustle of foot traffic. Save it for the railings and built-in benches where it truly shines. Also, it's low VOC and free of toxic fumes, which is great, but let's talk about the smell. It's not exactly Chanel No. 5, it's more like a bouquet of rotting leaves, but fear not, once the paint dries, the odor takes a hike. The pros in a nutshell: Montage Signature isn't just an eco-friendly option, it's eco-fantastic. It's the Picasso of environmentally responsible paints. It's mold and mildew resistant, perfect for those who live in climates where Mother Nature enjoys a good rain dance. Also, cleanup is a breeze, just like a walk in the park on a sunny day. Water-based means you can kiss those toxic solvents goodbye. And another kicker: it's durable and scrubbable, standing up to even the rowdiest of deck parties. It's like having a bouncer for your railings. The cons: the only downside here is the smell while painting, which can get a bit pungent, but remember, it's all for the sake of Mother Earth. Oh, and don't forget, this paint prefers the company of railings and benches, not the floor, so let your deck floor be the wallflower at the eco-friendly ball. The next one is my recommendation for the best pool deck, and this is the Fixall Anti-Slip Skid Grip Coating. So if you've ever tried to do your best synchronized swimming routine on a slippery pool deck, you know the importance of grip. So this one is your ticket to a textured high traction oasis. Key features: safety first, they say, especially around pools. This paint understands this concern and produces a textured high traction finish on wood, stone and concrete. It's like giving your feet a warm, inviting handshake every time you step out of the water. And it's not just good, it's ADA standards meeting good, so you can frolic by the pool with peace of mind knowing that your deck is safer than a pillow fort. Also, this versatile paint doesn't just stick to pool decks, it's also game for tennis courts, driveways and sidewalks, so it's not just a deck superhero, it's a neighborhood watchman. The pros in a nutshell: applying this paint is like spreading peanut butter on toast. Thick but smooth, a single coat may be all you need, but if you want to be an overachiever, 2 coats are suggested. It creates a non-slip surface that makes you feel like you've got Velcro on your feet. And it's a survivor. The paint resists fading, chipping and peeling, ensuring that it will be the last one standing at your poolside party. Also, cleanup is as easy as a poolside cocktail. Just use warm soapy water to get it sparkling clean. The cons: it's worth noting that this paint may require a bit more of an investment as it doesn't cover vast areas with a single can, so be prepared to stock up if you have a big project. Also, while it's excellent for safety, the surface it creates can be a bit scratchy, which might not be barefoot friendly. But hey, that is a small price to pay for a slip-free zone. And the next one on my list is my recommendation for the best for old wood, and this is the Cabot water-based acrylic deck stain. So if you've ever stared at your aging deck wishing it could turn back the clock, then prepare to meet the time traveler of deck paints. It's like the fountain of youth for your wooden wonderland. The key features: this isn't just another coat of paint, it's a magician that can make small cracks and flaws in wood vanish. It's like the Houdini of deck paints, making imperfections disappear into thin air. This formula isn't for the faint of heart though, it's thick like a lumberjack's pancake syrup, and it doesn't just provide a non-slip finish, it transforms your deck into a work of art. Also, with a second coat, it fills in even the trickiest of cracks and knots, leaving your wood surface smoother than a baby's bottom. The pros in a nutshell: it's a lifesaver for older decks with small cracks and blemishes. The application is smoother than a freshly waxed surfboard, even the first coat can work wonders. It's got that non-slip magic touch as well, ensuring you can enjoy your outdoor space without slipping and sliding like a penguin on ice. Also, cleanup is a breeze, just like the rinsing off of that pancake syrup. Warm soapy water and you're good to go. The cons: now keep in mind this isn't the marathon runner of coverage. 1 gallon covers just 75 square feet, so you might need to stock up if you have a large deck to conquer. And also, speaking of time travel, it might take a bit longer than advertised to dry, so plan your deck makeover accordingly and don't expect it to turn back time overnight. Alright, so hopefully there's something on that list for you. I tried to include some variety there. If you do have any questions though, drop them down below, and if you found value in this video, drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.